operations in line with that requirements. So it will be very interesting to know your experience and how you are driving it.
Thank you, Surya. And I must thank all the panelists for being here. It's a privilege and an honor to be with all my colleagues. Um, in the textile business, we started working towards sustainability almost in year 2012-13, much ahead of other organizations. When we started, there was a lot of resistance, and convincing was required even to my own CEOs on the benefit and the potential impact in the long run. Somehow, I always had a strong conviction that in the long term, benefits and needs of sustainability in business operations, and thereby took many initiatives to build sustainability as a culture and not merely limited for the sake of governance or compliance, as we have discussed. What are the things we did to build in this culture? We formed a sustainability advisory council with domain experts in energy, water, GHG, climate change who could advise us on the upcoming trends and best practices. We initiated an annual energy conference in 2013 for textile business, which has evolved into from energy to a sustainability conference covering all aspects of sustainability. During the pandemic, we continued to do this, and we were delighted with our last online conference, which had more than 300 participants. Now, when I started the energy conference, again, there was a lot of skepticism. And I'm happy that we persisted with the effort because it has paid rich dividends for the business. We institutionalized Sustainability Apex Council meeting for each business every quarter, which is chaired personally by me. We haven't missed one quarter since 2013 till now. We also went into an overdrive and started publishing detailed sustainability reports on GRI for every unit. This was something which was completely unprecedented in the textile industry. And I'm happy to say that we will now be publishing our eighth sustainability report on GRI. And it's been a tremendously rewarding journey for us. While the journey has been slow, not driven by high ROI and quick wins, we are slowly and steadily making progress. And that's very, very heartwarming for us. Implementing ESG as a critical element in our business strategy is what we have tried to embed in our culture. I could say that this cognizance of sustainability in the minds of key stakeholders is a big win and speaks volumes about the success of thought leadership within our business. We continue to innovate on products, practices, and focus on adopting evolving sustainability practice so that we will contribute to our group's target of being carbon neutral by 2050. So this is going to be a tough, but the journey has started and we are all committed towards this journey. We have also taken much smaller initiatives during this period, small initiatives which we think will go a big way in the long run. In fact, I take pride in speaking and acknowledging how the annual Sustainability Summit has become an integral part of our business. In the interim, we also did include Birla cellulose fiber. This was during KK's time, Dilip. You may not be aware. We included them and we continue. This time also invites have gone to all your team members, all the team members in Pulp and Fiber. And as we speak, we are in the 7th annual Sustainability Congress. So I think this is the way we've been able to embed culture. Now, I'm happy that at least after so many years now, there is a growing commitment in the entire leadership towards sustainability, and it is not a, I think it's not a coincidence that in the last 3 years we have been only hearing of this one top mega trend around the world, which has taken the whole world by storm. And we all know that sustainability, as I explained in my keynote yesterday, is no longer good to have. It's a must to have. And I'm very happy with what all my fellow panelists have talked about. Dilip said it's a business model. It's a competitive leadership. Vishak said it's actually good for us. Activism will push us into, doing better things, and will push competition too along with us, and we've got to take the leadership. And Jayant has given some outstanding examples of how global companies can also begin to make changes around the world. We heard what Shell was doing yesterday. So I think it's a mix of all these things, Surya, which is going to make a very big difference in the years to come. I hope I've made some sense to the question you asked.
So
Thank you.
very, very, very interesting.